Hello you guys and welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here then welcome. On this channel help people to raise your vibration and expand your consciousness to manifest your dream life effortlessly, because it is not supposed to be hard to manifest. You're manifesting all the freaking time. It's just about being conscious about what you are going to manifest more of and to shift that focus very gently, very naturally. And when you are authentic, when you are your most authentic self, then that is the most powerful state of being you can ever be in. It's not about forcing anything. Well, that was just a side note. Anyway, that is what I really teach about on this channel, is that being authentic is the most powerful thing you can do. And it's not about forcing anything. It's literally about just being yourself, like really, and it's supposed to feel natural. I'm teaching that on this channel. So anyway, if you don't know, my name is Nana, and today I'm going to answer, or not answer, but I've read some comments that I was like, oh, I really want to say something to this. Like, it's really important because I think a lot of people struggle with these kind of things in manifestation, that I also did as well. I really think and know this could help a lot of people to manifest much more effortlessly and go through all that unnecessary shit. So I'm going to talk about that today. It's really how to move through these struggles and challenges that might come up. That is really just like an illusion, because truly we are that, all that we need. It's just about letting go, like I said, to start with. But anyway, so we're gonna start with the first comment, and if I'm looking down here, it's just because I'm looking at my tablet to see the comment. So this is a comment to another video I made. So the person writes, love this. I'm manifesting a new job while still being in a highly toxic work environment. It's so incredibly damn hard to not react to toxic people's behaviors. Even when I tell myself over and over I will not react, it's so hard to control. First of all, I want to say thank you for this comment, and to be so honest, like, that is really important in manifesting. We should not try to like be toxic positive, or like say that I'm doing so well when you're actually really sad or feel frustrated. So I want to say thank you for your honesty and for writing this comment. I think a lot of people are going through this at some point in their manifestation journey. If it's really something you desire, it can come up as like hard, and it can seem hard to respond in another way because you've been so programmed with the other thing. But when this person says it's hard to control, that is when we are underestimating our power, because we actually control that we feel it's hard to control. It's all just us making the experience. And this is not to put blame, shame, or anything on those people, including myself sometimes, can do that, to say, to like blame it on the outside, or to blame it that it's just so hard, that because you feel like you don't know what to do. So that is the first to realize, that you're actually controlling that you feel out of control, like that you are controlling yourself to have that experience. And when you understand that you create everything, we just own what you're feeling right now, and know that whatever you're going through right now is okay, and that there is always a solution. There is always a solution, really. So what I would say first is to not be so hard on yourself. Like to say that you need to be in this high vibration and you don't react ever, and you're just so perfect, because what is even perfect? But we are human beings. We're spiritual beings in a human body. So we're still like having these human emotions and reactions, or going in the same loops, but we're always learning something. And we should just embrace the process, embrace it, and love ourselves through it. That is the most powerful thing you can do, is that even when you react, you will be kind to yourself and say, like a little child, just say, well, I understand how you're feeling right now. I'm with you, and I love you unconditional, and I see you, but that is not where we're going. Like really, as an adult, you say to your inner child, to you. It's like saying, I'm here for you, but we're not going that way anymore because it's not serving us. We're not going that way of reacting to it. We're going to respond. We're going to give ourselves what we need, or to feel through what we need with an intention of feeling through it, of loving ourselves through it, not to loop it in this kind of feeling like, oh, going the old story and confirm the old story and keep on reacting on the reaction and stuff, but to feel it through with love. And sometimes I like to do the Ho'oponopono method, where you say to yourself, sometimes I tap just to ground myself while I'm saying it. Then I say, I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, I love you. And that I say to that part of myself that is reacting or feel unsafe or whatever. And it's totally okay to have these emotions come up. It's not okay. It's really okay to have whatever anger. It's just a messenger for you. Like anger is to set boundaries, to say stop, and to stand up for yourself, for justice. And sadness could be like this message of giving yourself this love because you're actually looking for that love, of course. And that is going through this emotion of sadness with yourself. That heals the sadness, because the sadness just wants to love, to be loved. And when you are with this feeling of sadness, it doesn't feel lonely anymore. It doesn't feel sad. So it's just all messengers, our emotions. And it's really how we respond with it. Like, do we react with fear, hate, or do we respond with love and gratitude? So these are the two different things we just need to remember, that there are two ways of reacting or responding. And that is with love and gratitude, or fear and hate towards ourselves. And we can always change that. Like sometimes we can do it with hate and fear, and we kind of forget like that we are in power and that we are in charge, and that we're actually doing this to ourselves, and we're making it worse that way. When we realize it's not serving us, we will naturally do it differently, because we always do what we think is best for us, like the motivational mechanism we have. We all have that. So I would say just to be conscious that you're reacting right now and take your power back. Feel it through with yourself and just stay present with it just for like 20-30 seconds, and I promise you it will make the biggest difference. To stay with yourself for just a little while, just set a timer, and you will feel so much lighter afterwards. And when you have done that, then you can start to like visualize, set the intention, because then you're like more clear, then you're more like empty in a good way, open to receive, and you are more like clean. So then you can start to set an intention. Because if you have this anger with you and you're like, no, I want this reality, I don't accept this, then you're actually suppressing your emotions. So it's about accepting, being with yourself through it all, through all emotions, loving yourself through it all, just knowing it's temporarily. And then you set the intention, then you shift the focus. So that is like the linear perspective of doing this. But like for me, it's both in a way, because I still know while I'm feeling it through, I still know that I'm getting my desire, even when I feel angry or sad or frustrated or distrust in that my desire will come true. Then I like still respond with trust, actually, because it's what meaning I put into my emotions. It's not the emotions that control us, it's how we respond, what meaning we put into the emotion. Like, is this gonna mean that I will not manifest my desire, or is this just a challenge to go through so I can manifest my desire even faster, or in a much bigger way that I can ever imagine, or a bigger desire than this desire that I even can like comprehend right now. So there's so many perspectives of seeing that. And that leads me to the next comment, which is actually about positivity. Okay, so this comment is to a short I made a long time ago about that you don't need to be positive or have positive thoughts to manifest your desire. And it's about like how you respond to your thoughts and what meaning you put into it, if like they're so important, because you always have a million thoughts a day and you don't manifest them all. It's what you put attention to, what you put meaning to. That is what I said in the video, like I'm also telling you in this video. So the comment is, being too positive can be disappointing. So that I was like, that's actually very interesting, because that we can think that way. And I can see that in myself, that I've thought that like, oh, what if I'm too positive? Then it can be too disappointing. But being positive, the definition of being positive cannot in any way bring you disappointment. And some of you may be like, so triggered right now, be like, oh my god, yes you can, what are you talking about, what? And I get you, but I want to say with this that the definition of positivity is that there is always a positive and a negative side to everything in your life. Everything. You can choose to see the negative side of what you get out of it, the positive side, or the neutral side. Like, what do you choose how to see it? And that doesn't mean to suppress your emotions just because you see it from the positive side. You can see like, this challenge brought me to love myself even more. So that could be the positive side of it. Or to have compassion with others, to learn to understand others that went through the same thing, to help others. That could be the positive side of it. But there are infinite amount of positive sides and negative sides and neutral sides. But I just want to say that this example with that there's always a positive and negative side. And why people can believe that that can bring disappointment is because you expect something specific. And if that doesn't happen, then you shift to the negative. Then you shift from the positive state of being to the negative. Then you're not in positive. So you cannot be in the negative and positive side at the same time. That is physically impossible to be that. You have to be either in the positive or the negative. So disappointment comes from being in the negative side. So you just shift your focus, shift your perspective to the negative, because maybe you expected something specific. So when you are manifesting something, then disappointment can only come if you're expecting something specific to happen in this specific way. And if it doesn't happen this way, then you think that the universe is not working for you, that you're not manifesting it. But then again, you're putting the meaning that then it's not manifesting. But you could also put the meaning instead that it's just a stepping stone for your manifestation. Because sometimes all things need to fall apart for the new to come in. And some may call it a test, but it's not a test. The universe doesn't test you. It's really just about like responding with trust, and that the universe, your higher self, has a plan for you for getting this desire, or even something you cannot imagine that is way better. So we really need to let go of how it's all gonna work out and how it's going to look like, because that is so different. Like, we cannot with our physical mind imagine that. Sometimes it might be that way we imagine, and sometimes it might be a completely different way, and it might seem as our physical mind as chaos, but it's actually just finding into place. It's just falling apart so it can fall back together even stronger. So the new things can come in. So that is what is important. That is what is important, how you respond, what meaning you put into it. And I keep saying that, but that is just so important, because that is the key to it all. It's really not what is happening that is the important thing, but it is how you respond to what happens. What meaning you put into it, what story you're telling yourself. And know you can always shift that. There is no end or no like written in stone. Just like tarot cards. It's showing you what energy there is now that will highly likely manifest in the future. There's no future, there's only present. But you can always shift, because there is infinite amount of universes of what kind of vibration you're tuning into and what you're developing and manifesting into physical form. So that is just so important to remember, that there is nothing written in stone. And if you would like personal help directly from me, I would love to help you. I do one-to-one coaching sessions and programs to manifest your desires much more effortlessly, to heal, because healing is also, of course, connected to manifestation. Everything is manifestation. So I would love to help you if you want to. There's a link down in the description to all of that and other golden tools, also guided meditations I've made, all the things. If you would prefer something else to help you, not one-to-one sessions, then there's also that. You can just check my website, aligntoshine.net, down in the description. So all the unconditional love to you, wherever you are in your journey right now. And remember to like and peace and subscribe with the bell so you get updated when I post a new video. And share this to a family member or a friend that could use this also through their own life as well. And I also have an amazing Phoenix community where we share our journey together, like-minded people on this journey, and where I also do monthly Q&As. And you can ask directly to me your situation, your question, or whatever. There's so much fun there, and I would love to have you there. It's a monthly subscription, and you can always get out of it if you don't want to. And I'll see you next time.